Okay, so there's been some TNA stars quitting TNA and going to NXT, and possibly going to be on the main roster very soon. I've seen AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Austin Aries, and that's it for now. I forgot somebody. I'm sorry about that. Now, my thoughts are this: TNA was not something I really watched a lot. I like to see what's going on sometimes. Sometimes TNA is good. Last time TNA was good was like 2007. And I was just like, now this is a time for them to show us what they really got. Show us how talented they really are. Now, maybe it won't be like the WCW guys. Maybe Austin Aries and AJ Styles and Samoa Joe will have a good run in the WWE. What were they going to do? Win the heavyweight championship and go back to TNA? Do the same thing they thought Bret Hart was going to do with the Montreal screw job and stuff? The WWE is the big leagues. No matter what anyone says, whether they say it's garbage or not, the WWE is a bigger name than TNA will ever be. TNA is more garbage than the WWE is. Now, AJ Styles was TNA. Samoa Joe, Austin Aries, all TNA. They had great matches in TNA. They're great wrestlers. But TNA has terrible writers. Now in the WWE, they can maybe use them properly. I would love to see Samoa Joe, United States Champion, Austin Aries, the Intercontinental Champion, AJ Styles possibly an Intercontinental Champion. One day, I'd love to see AJ Styles become a WWE Champion. Austin Aries, I think he would, I don't know if he'd ever become WWE Champion. Samoa Joe, I would love to see Samoa Joe versus The Big Show, versus Kevin Owens, versus Triple H. Samoa Joe, even though he's stiff in the ring and he injures people, there's a lot they could do with Samoa Joe in general. Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. Everybody would boo Roman Reigns and cheer Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, for his size, is an excellent wrestler. He's not even bad on the mic. He was an X Division champion. I think Samoa Joe, they should make him the Intercontinental Champion, then bump him up to the World Heavyweight Champion. Samoa Joe would be the face of the company. AJ Styles, too. I think AJ Styles, though, they're using him wrongly. They're not using him the way I want them to use him. I thought he was going to become a tag champion with Chris Jericho, which would have been a good start. But they're having him have a match with Chris Jericho again. And Chris Jericho's old, Chris Jericho, I'm not saying he's a has-been. He's still great in the ring. And for AJ Styles to defeat a former world champion is great. But they need to build AJ Styles and give him opportunity after opportunity. Maybe not make him undefeated. Like they made Austin Aries look bad with some NXT. I forgot who it was. But he was attacked on his first debut of NXT by someone, maybe Colin Cassidy, I believe. I forgot his name. But I think it was him. I don't know. But yeah, Austin Aries, they could use him real well. Austin Aries would make a great NXT champion. It's not even insulting him. Samoa Joe, NXT champion. Should AJ Styles have gone to NXT first? Anyway, he went straight to the main roster. But you know what? If Austin Aries and Samoa Joe are both wrestling on NXT can be really watchable. But if they go to WWE on the main roster, they're really talking business. So Kevin Owens versus Samoa Joe is like a dream match. You know what I mean? But my thoughts are this. Them going to the WWE can push their limits. They can become big stars if they want to do it that way. Worst case scenario is they're going to drop the ball on them. But I hope they don't do it. But that's my thoughts. I'm happy that TNA guys are in the WWE. And I hope it stays that way. I hope maybe Bobby Roode will come one day. I like Bobby Roode. Maybe the Dudley Boys. Oh, I forgot the Dudley Boys too. And the WWE again. I forgot all about them. So yeah, an NXT invasion would be kind of stupid. But my opinion is I'm happy for them. That's all I want to say. And give me your thoughts. Will TNA stars mix in the WWE? I just want to know. Have a nice day and bye. Oh, and Sting. I forgot about him too. Sorry, Sting. That's all I want to say. And bye.